Hi, chat. Hello, everyone. Sorry, uh, my throat caught when I read Nels's message. I don't know why it tickled me funny. It was a great message. What do you mean you're bad at Picana? You made it to the top before I did. If you didn't recall. I'm more active than a mod, according to YouTube. And I get demoted. Yes. I originally thought that the top fans symbol thing was based on who spoke first in chat, so it's like an order. But apparently it's based on the amount of messages you've sent. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. They're going to take me out behind the barn and put me in the big farm in the sky. What? Anna, what are you doing? Anyway, hi. So today is the second stream of our Pokemon adventure with Germ and Pop. Yes, I decided to name the character Germ instead of Graham because I think it's amusing and I sometimes misread Graham as Germ anyway. So I tend to name my character Germ in video games. Okay, if I manage, it's because of my parents. Okay, but I like Libby lurking. Okay, Merch, again, you don't have to be active in chat, but I'm always happy to see you stop by and say hi. I hope you're disappearing. It's not because your parents are, you know, scolding you or making you do homework or anything like that. Make sure Kiana isn't gonna. Oh my god. Kiana, I find it funny that Merch is never gonna let you live that down. What stream even was this? Was it Hitman? Was it Inscription? I don't even remember what stream the conversation happened in. You're in school. That is a W. We like school, but we also like breaks. Get our energy back. Okay, I'm gonna bring the game up because we have a tiny bit of tutorial left. Wait, did I just see Miles? Hi, Miles. Hello. It's been a while. It probably was an Inscription stream. Because I don't think Kana was there for Hitman, because I think he was going to a school ceremony thing. They couldn't be there for stream. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to see people who's active in the beginning of the stream. Usually it's just me and Kana here having like a one-on-one conversation. But I'm happy to see that people got the notifications, unlike when Twitch do their notification. Yes, I said I would open the game, and I'm gonna open the game. I'm not gonna get distracted again. Then Merch is gonna come after me instead of Kana, and I do not want that. No, that's not the game. Here we go. So, where we last left off, we have mostly completed the tutorial. And me and the gang, which currently consists of Gabagooey, Birdly, Tortilla, and Loaf. We're gonna set out on our first Pokemon adventure as rivals with a kid named Hop. I opened the game defaults in early stage of stream. I'm sorry. I used the keyboard and that apparently, when you're on OBS, that just moves between the scenes. And that's when I realized that I'm playing the game with a controller. So my bad. Okay. I think we were supposed to go, yeah, to the train station. This is Hop. So Alfred Germ, how many did you catch? I got a really special one. And you got... not one? What were you doing this whole time? You're going to want a team if you're a trainer. I'm confused. Is it talking about Pokemon or is it talking about TMs? Okay. That's a technical machine. A TM, mate. Please, I thought we were done with the tutorial. Okay, our gym session will begin in Monostoke and our train's waiting, so let's go. What are you saying, Kana? I didn't make it to the Hitman stream because I was at my college Oscars night. I won 0 because my stuff was rough, real rough, and it sucked. This game is really text-based. Hopefully you don't get slowed down by chat every second again. Urge. You can't do a meta commentary like that. Okay, not quite so fast, you two. Oh no, the mothers. They're stopping us. I guess no adventure. Cancelled. What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Subwell as a partner, darling. Which was yesterday. So she hasn't been anticipating it for long. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, a last little gift to see you well on your way. All the kits you'll need for camping. Oh, we got camping gear. Forgot that they did that in this game. They never let you two lead down anything. Considering merge has been here for such a long time, and I mean, since the first ever game I ever streamed 4 years ago, it's gonna be hard to avoid that. Because merge has seen too much. British people. Actually, they're Scottish people. Because Pokemon Shield is based on Scotland. But I can't do a Scottish accent. So you'll just have to imagine it. Let's see. Camping gear, okay, we read that. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mom. And just think how lucky you are. Mother to the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be champion next. You'll see. Of course you'll be, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back anytime. We'll fine. Okay, we don't need to talk about the fact that Hop matches my mom and I match as Hop's mom. Little thing. It's a little bit weird. Look at the image of just us standing there and being mismatched. First ever game. I appeared at like the very end. Come on. It was still the first ever game playthrough though. Scottish people. There you go, Niles. Good job. That's also me, but like only 25% of me. Merge. That was particularly funny because my brothers and my dad play TF2 a lot. And even though I have it turned off, you guys can't see. Sometimes during stream, I'll just see like one of my family members pop up like the Steam notification saying that they're playing TF2. But I can't comment on it because you can't see it. Let's see. Yes, Merge, very astute commentary. Based. They tried to crash hop streams into full house. Not everyone has seen this game before. I'm trying so hard not to spoil anything. Yes, of course I'm gonna try my hardest. I want to be a fair rival to Hop. Either he's gonna crush me, or I'm gonna crush him, or we're gonna crush each other. I was gonna say everybody, but that's not true. We're not everybody's rival. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me, even faster than that train can go, Germ. Come on, we're off. We finally start the adventure now? I'm being silly, I have no idea how this game ends. Oh my god, we're on a train! Motorstoke is surrounded by a vast, wild area. It's a real sight. There's also some wild Pokemon, just wandering about everywhere you look. Plus you can camp out, do a spot of fishing. I don't think you could ever get tired of it. Oh dang, now I have to remember who Wally is. Is that also Pokemon rival? Oh, you're streaming on Twitch? Most dreadful sentence to hear about streaming Team Fortress 2. I think the most dreadful thing is just being on Team Fortress 2 at all during the era when there was a lot of hacker players. Hey, Mr. Station Master, isn't this the wild area? What do we stop here for? Yes, this is the wild area station, make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to a flock of wool on the tracks. Oh no, deep problem. They made a train fall asleep. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant! This wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. You get it, don't you, Germ? It's the best possible place to put together the greatest team. You mean the first? Well, technically it's not the first area. Probably the third? Wait, what? Hey, have you and Eevee had a... I haven't caught an Eevee or a... What? This time our children giving some to people who had a Let's Go experience. What in the world is a Let's Go? Oh, you're the dad to these people and you get something if you've played another Pokemon game. Ollie's a sickly green-haired kid from Ruby and Sapphire. Oh. Actually, I've never played Ruby and Sapphire, but I do know who the green, sick-looking kid is. No, the only Pokemon games I have played so far is Pokemon X. And I guess X and Y combined. This one, Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Violet. The newest one, what's it called? Legends ACA? I haven't had a big Pokemon era, but I'm kind of having it now, because I've discovered my love for shiny hunting. And I would have streamed shiny hunting, but I don't think you guys would find it entertaining of me just running around doing the same thing for hours. But you named Germ? I'm glad you know this word. Yes, I named the character Germ instead of Graham because I have a tendency to mispronounce Graham anyway, and instead of making myself look like a fool, I'm making it look intentional. And also it's funnier. I think that's a good enough reason for anything. I mean the era with the heavy bottling problem that Valve actually refused to fix for years. That was majorly caused by them raising meat per match and ruining quick play. Probably, yeah. Pokemon Go. That is so fair. I didn't play Pokemon Go that much, but my mom has been playing Pokemon Go since it came out, and she does so actively. It's like her, what's it called? Like me time thing. Soul Silver Alpha Sapphire. That is cool. I'm glad we have a whole bunch of different experiences. Germ van Heat Game Night in the Woods! Oh my god. I made that reference when I streamed Night in the Woods. This is wild. It's like as if nows have been there the entire time. Well, it's not your fault you're not talking Pokemon. You're still in tutorials, it's not that entertaining. Let's see, it wouldn't be very decent of us to try to drive those Pokemon just because we happen to... drive off those Pokemon just because we happen to want to run our train here. Now would it? I guess that's valid. I feel like you're in a pin string about just use a Pokédoll. Oh, thank you. I agree. Night in the Woods is a really good game. In fact, that was actually my first birthday gift from Kana, I think, when we became friends. What? Kana, why are you dropping the most obscure lore out of nowhere? Okay, anyway. Time for things to get maybe more exciting. Wow, we're touching grass! This is great. Okay, I'm gonna ignore you guys for now, so you can hang out and talk to each other. So we actually make some progress. Or Merch is gonna come after me. Hi there. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Sure. I did that oh, clear though. Hello? Look at that. That's Motostoke. Way off that way. Doesn't look too far away. And between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello. Magnificent Sonia. Are you on the same train as us? My gran gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey. But what are you doing with your life? Ouch, Professor. I'll never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. I'm sorry, Sonia, you're very much welcome to join us instead. Besides, I've been quite curious about that Pokemon you two met in the forest. I've been thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit that I got some talent. Yikes, being an adult has got its own challenges, eh? You tell me, Hop. You tell me. I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really. Ages. It'd be great fun to fish and camp, and rough it outside again. Oh, that's right, she used to be the rival of the current champion. What? Nightbot, what are you doing to Merch? What? Merch, I'm sorry that you got attacked by Nightbot again. I don't know what beef it has with you. Actually, can I do anything about it? Why would it take away that message? Nightbot, for real, the only non-Germ fan. I should be allowed to warn Nightbot once per stream. I mean, what is stopping you, Merch? What is stopping you? Also, can we just talk about the fact that Canon and I fixed the shaft on screen so it's not cut off anymore, the first message at the bottom? Because it was really bothering me for the past 3 streams. Okay, let's see. I'm going to battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon. I feel it on another page. In the tale of my legend. Go do that, Hop. I'm gonna beat Pokemon normally. In a way that does not have to do with snot. What chic. Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level, you know. You better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too, if you want to take on opponents that strong. Finding spots here and there in the wild area, then I made a red beam of light. Oh my god, this is the first time the Nightbot has actually promoted my channel on YouTube. I am sleepy. It's okay, Miles. Hopefully... Actually, I don't know if you want to go back to sleep or if you try and stay awake. Nightbot. Not fair. Unfair warning. What? What do you mean? We're not playing your turn to die. Ken and I, bro, you fixed it. I did nothing. All I did was talk about my favorite color for 5 minutes. What? What is happening? I don't know what Nightbot is doing. That was shaky nows. Just change the last word so that Nightbot wouldn't come for you and say that you're spamming. I feel like we've started a rebellion. I guess that's the thing. Never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off with a little treat from me? I almost said from here. Pokemon boxing? Oh, I can access my boxes on the go? The wild area is waiting for you. This is the start of your real adventure. And the tutorial is done! Finally! Oh, merch, thank you. Okay, she's just repeating dialogue. Through Miles. No, your turn to die will be back once they finish the last chapter. But right now, I'm waiting for the game to be done developing. Speaking of, I probably will have to replay the first chapters on my own, so you guys don't have to sit through that. Unless you want to, of course. Because I don't know if my save file from that stream is still there on my computer. It's the most activity I've seen since the Omori streams. I think this is the most activity you've seen since ever, Merch. This, like, even the Omori stream, it was just you and my roommate being active in chat. I hadn't even met Kana then. Which is wild to think about. How does that feel, Kana? Merch was here before you. Pokemon history bag. Thought I could access the box. Oh, there we go. 2 boxes. Okay, this is great. I'm really excited that they let me do that, so I don't have to go to a Pokestop, whatever it's called, every time I access my Pokemons. What in the world? Why would an Onyx appear as the first thing when I entered this area? But I noticed, did someone drop it here? The large Pokemon you see wandering around in a wild area are strong. If you try battling one, it seems like you are in over your head. Try to run. Run like the wind. Run, Forest, run. How strong is he? A very strong looking Onyx. Gabagooey, I think. If I'm not wrong, isn't fire and water types better against rock? I don't know if Gabagooey will make it out of this alive. Actually, I probably should run. Germ's stream schedule literally perfectly coincides with my day-to-day schedule, so I haven't been able to be here in a long time. Yeah, you have been here before Kana merch by like 1 to 2 years. Okay, let's see. I do not want to catch Bunny. Looking at your camp can restore HP to Pokemon and even the PP that you need to use. And the moves over and over. Pokemon that have fainted that can't battle any longer will perk right up as well with a piping hot plate curry before them. Why did I decide curry would be this dish of the Scottish Pokemon game? Okay, that's a promising fire type that we maybe can catch. Nightbot, why are you coming up to Nows now? What did Nows do? Hold on, I want to read what Nows said. Try not to be Let's go. Try not to be scared, scary stories. I'm so excited to play the hit indie game Night in the Woods. I said with excitement, 1,000 chills ran down my spine as May Borowski said. F you. Or frick you. Actually, Kana and Miles appeared as... No, wait. Kana is the newest. Miles was before Kana. And also, new is relative. Okay, let's just say we haven't had any new people in over 2 years appear in my streams. Because Twitch has not been very good when it comes to reach. And that's why we're here on YouTube now, because it's kind of sad when the newest person on your channel was from 2 years ago. Despite you streaming semi-frequently. I know I've been on long hiatus between. But I'm trying my best. Yeah, I think Miles met me... Got to know, we didn't meet in person. Miles got to know me 1 or 2 months before Kana. Actually, I met Kana through Twitch chat, which is wild. And Miles met me through Twitch chat. But I was in the chat, I was not the streamer then. Kana was in my chat while I was streaming. A humble 6-month break. I'm sorry, Merge. I'm an adult and I'm depressed. What can I say? Okay, I wanna catch this pro life. Yeah. It was very close before, I think it was like the Christmas break. Remember? This stream is turning into going down memory lane, giving now all the updates of the lore of the 3 people that watches my channel. Great story, Mouse. You did! You actually stumbled upon my first real YouTube stream. Not the test one that is currently unlisted because I'm embarrassed about the fact that Kana and I didn't make it past the second biome of Peak. Despite 3 attempts, we died all 3 times, and then the stream ended. But also, Graham, if you want, my friend Mystic has a self-promo channel in the Discord if you want to announce your streams in there. I mean, that would be nice, but also I feel bad because Mystic has only talked to me once, and I don't want to impose. It must be the hardest way to make content. True. But it also means that I have dedicated time to when I do things, and I get to have people to bounce off of when making commentary, which is nice. And then I can just give everything to Kana here on YouTube, giving him the editing role. And it's so much easier to access files when I don't have to send 3-hour streams over Gmail to my editor and friend Kana. Again, this YouTube move was necessary merch. In so many ways for content for you guys. Yeah, but when I asked Naus what to address them as, they said Naus was fine. I need to stop reading the chat. I said I would, but then I did. Okay, what should we name the grow life? This is your chance to shine, chat, and make a mark on stream. Slay? Is that a commentary to merge, or is that the name you want the grow life to have? Because it can be done. Merge, but cool. That is giving Mikey D's from the Pokémon Friend Lock. If you haven't watched the Pokémon Friend Lock, I recommend it. It's very funny. Germ life. That is a pretty good idea. Considering we don't have a Germ in this game, we have a Germ. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll so you guys can vote, because you're giving a lot of suggestions. Okay, let's see. We have Slay. We have Slay Queen. And we have Grim Life. Me too, merge. Me too. But I do love the friend lock. Helps me to sleep at night. But yes, what I was gonna say... No, wait, I did say it. I said that it reminded me of the Mikey D's name. When he said merge but cooler. Oh wait, I forgot to add merge but cooler. Hold on. I need to end the poll and do it again. You have to add merge bit cooler. I didn't add all the options. My bad. I'm sorry. Read on this. Okay, now I have the real poll. You don't know, Merch? Pokemon Violet Friendlock is out. And they, like, that was like 2 years ago, and then they started streaming the DLC like 2 months ago. Okay, guys, are you voting in the poll? Seems like Slay and Grim Life are currently having a fight off. Grim could have warned us about 9/11. Because they're in the future. Why, do you, guys? It's almost December. It's not even. It's barely even November anymore. Did I just read the date wrong? I did read the date wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not American. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. Have everyone voted? Everyone content? Okay, so this is gonna be Grimlight, but don't be sad, because we're gonna catch more Pokemon, and then you can name that too. It's sad you guys didn't catch the first stream. Why is it caps lock? Whatever, let's keep it caps lock. It can be happy accident, Grimlock. Because I let the chat pick our starter Pokemon, because only Kana was watching. Kana had 100% veto vote for Grookey, aka Gabagui, our monkey poop. Yay, we have our first fire type. Do you know what we need? A water type now. Wait, are we strong enough to... Why do I keep finding notes? You found a note. Did someone drop it here? Use the right stick to rotate the camera when you're in the wild. I've been doing that. Leave me alone. Can we do the Dynamax dance? Be a Dynamax Pokemon, you get a chance of catching it. Additionally, rare items that you can only obtain by battling Dynamax Pokemon. Why is my picture a child? This looks like to be that mud horse. Did it say 21 as well, Miles? Otherwise they aren't cool enough. Okay, no, I do not need mud horse. I'm good. Little flower man. But we already have a grass type, so we don't need little flower man. Okay. Wait, is that... or is that funny green cucumber looking Pokemon thing? Okay. Wait, actually I want to look at the map and see. But catch. Where we are. I don't know why it hasn't updated. Ooh. How strong are you? Very strong. Gabagooey cannot fight this man. And being short of a Pokemon. Although it is walking on 2 legs. More vines with goblins or short care. Goblins are really funny. Speaking of... okay, so... Anne and I just finished our 2-year-long playthrough of Baldur's Gate. And my pitch, because I think it would be funny if we attempted a evil run next time. What if we did like 2 goblin-looking characters, but they're bad at being evil? They're not that smart. Because now we have already seen everything. We did like 100% everything in our first playthrough. Hence why it took 2 years. Germ, I'm on a break right now until Monday. Would you maybe perhaps want to VC while I play some Transformers or something? Definitely. That sounds very nice. Ooh. Why is it the second evolution of this Pokemon? Where is the... what? Why did we not find the first evolution for it? Okay, I know it's very tempting, but I don't think I should use a leaf attack against the water type. Every time you say 37 times, I get a little bit more disappointed because you don't do the Detroit Become Human joke. I don't know if it was 28 or 38 stab wounds. But if you did, it would have made me happy. Okay, no, Scratch doesn't really do much damage. What? This is a water grass type. Why did that not do it? I'm gonna try catching it regardless. I still haven't streamed to try to become human. I'm supposed to do it at some point. Thank you for fact-checking me, chat. Appreciate the help. Fun fact. So when I bought my PC that I currently stream on, I partially bought it based on what specs will be able to stream Detroit Become Human. Have I streamed Detroit Become Human yet? No, but I do own the game. come on. Why? I thought I had lowered its health enough. At this point, it's gonna crush Gabagooey. Never mind, Gabagooey took it out. It's no funny Kappa frog-looking little pad thing. Oh wait, we do have a water Pokemon already. Ooh. Champ. We're learning Razor Leaf. I do not want it. Wait. The day Graham streams something more mainstream is the day we all die. Guys, I'm literally playing Pokemon. How is Pokemon not mainstream? How is the horror RPGs not mainstream? Some people even found like Markiplier and PewDiePie through horror RPGs like Misao, Madfather, Abe, stuff like that. I'm trying to rack my brain for the most mainstream thing Graham streamed, and so far all that come to mind is Portal 2 and Pokemon. A lot of the games I've played, I've gotten from other people that are not small creators. Because I learn about games, and then I like games, and then I want to play games and share people that I like. Well, good thing I'm streaming those RPG games then. Because they're good, and sad that people are missing out on them. Am I using some type of Pokemon Shield today? Yeah, me. I have. And the reason I'm streaming Pokemon Shield is because... why not? I have Pokemon Violet. Why would I start with Violet when I have Pokemon Shield that I could start beforehand? Because chronologically it comes before. And quickly Teresa can get you more views. No, I'm sorry. I think that's the lily pad thing. Again, why is my picture a child? Blocks and squares. Man, I haven't streamed Minecraft in a long time. But it's also because the only server I really want to play on is the one, the ones we built together. Anna, Miles, and I, for the most part, with some other people, but mostly us three playing on it. No, I do not want. Keep forgetting I already have a water type team. We have Tortilla. Tortilla is a good boy. That's a whole ass pineapple. I don't need it on my team, and it's probably too strong. Types. Not right now. Once you still have an anomaly. You didn't start. Wait, didn't you? You did make a hole somewhere. Then again, I can't trade with anyone, so my Ghastly would not evolve into Gengar. I have no Pokemon wins. I got jump scared by Hunter, but instead of screaming I got quiet. That's a full-on hole in the ground. No Kana. Bad Kana. Back off. You should start streaming hit games, steal a brain rot. You're gonna get so popular. Oh my god. Guys, I'm streaming because I like sharing the games I like with other people. And I'm doing it because I'm practicing talking. Just for someone who doesn't know, who don't remember, well, technically it's not for certain yet. But for now the assumption is I have autism. So I struggle with social speaking stuff. So I use streams to practice speaking. And if people enjoy the content along the way, then yeah, that's fun too. What is Nightbot's beef with you guys today? Why does Nightbot not approve Minecraft? What is going on? Okay, that one though. The F word is banned in my chat. For those who didn't know. Sorry, Nels. That one actually was Nightbot doing his job. I don't talk to people on that server anymore. Neither do I. But it's still my server, so... It's where I have all of my builds. Nightbot, we're now playing Your Turn to Die. I'll give Nightbot a good whooping after stream, but right now I'm playing Pokémon. There you go, Naz. And yes, Gabagooey did die. But we're not doing a Nuzlocke right now, so we're good. If I try to do a Nuzlocke, my attention span, completely getting distracted by you guys, this stream would have ended real fast for this playthrough. Oh, you were referring to another one? Yeah, I don't talk to those people either. Now what is that supposed to be? It looks like a sausage. Can't make out what Pokemon. Fire and bug type? Oh, is that like the Sizzlepede or whatever it's called from this game specifically? Okay, that's a pigeon. Okay, we found some ice Pokemon, but I don't feel like... that panda is a little bit tempting. Fighting type. But then I could also just get Mario. I don't know, I feel indecisive. I don't like making decisions. Usually when I play these games, I like getting the same Pokemons I always do. But I can't do that because I haven't played a team with Gabagooey yet. As my starter. I looked away for 5 seconds and Miles just passed away. Why are we sending Miles to Dante's Inferno? I feel like Miles doesn't deserve that. Why hell went so slay? Why is it shining like that? Is it actually, is it like shiny or is it like hard? Like a difficult battle? Flying type. Quick, I need to Google. Pokemon type shards. There you go, flying. Flying is weak to fighting. To grass, you say? Too bad Gabagoo is gone. Was one more. And to bug type. You know what? Grookey is currently there, so maybe they heal for these kinds of battle? Dang, that's loud! Why is it that loud? I think the internet just lied to me. Why is grass not effective? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Nightbot later. But I haven't gotten rid of that word, kinda. Oh, that bird completely destroyed that Pokemon. Gabago is Lorg right now. That was barely any damage. We're so screwed. We'll be fine now. If I ever see anything pop up like that on Nightbot, I'm gonna fix it, don't worry. Why are we zooming in on this policeman? I don't think Nightbot has the power. I think the one who has the power to like ban someone is Kana and I. Bye Merch, it was nice for you to stop by. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Wait, the bird is actually going down. I don't know who it is, but this man really brought like an anchor to whack a bird with. For some reason the bird is winning. Is this the second or third time the bird has gotten rid of the anchor Pokemon? I'll catch it. I'll see if it's a better Pokemon than the current Birdly. Then we will replace it with Birdly 2.0. Okay, we got some stuff. It certainly is not shiny though. Yes, let's temporarily name it Birdly 2.0. It's like as if we just made a metal Sonic out of Birdly. I miss Scarlet Violet, their menus are not this bright. Oh, this Birdly is level 19. Summary. This one has a lot more interesting abilities. Pokemon is lax. That sounds like Birdly. Even though Birdly is also a workaholic, in a sense. What is serious? I like the ability that one has more though. Keen Eye. Keen Eyes prevent other Pokemon from lowering its Pokemon's accuracy. While the other one had Unnerve. But it does have more Dynamax left. You know what? I'm gonna keep original Bird. I feel like, personally, I haven't seen Chapter 3 and 4 of Deltarune, but for me, personally, I feel like it's a bit too early to say if the story is good or not, because we don't know how it ends. There's like a work in progress opinion, for me personally. But I do really like the music. Why am I hearing church bells? Ah, yes, the crunch of the original Switch graphics. It reminds me of the Wii. Even though this is probably better than the Wii as well, graphics-wise. I forgot that there's the Pokeball man in this game. Hold on. I need to find him. Hey, over here! Never mind, I guess we're not finding Pokemon man. Real ace of you to make it through the wild area. Seems like the trick ran your Pokemon ragged. You should pop into the Pokemon Center. That's what they're called, not Pokemon stops. Poké Centers. Besides, there's something in there I bet you'll get a kick out of, if you're a real trainer and all. What? Wrote to me a kind of a Rotom information device service. It's a handy machine for trainers. You can even use one to customize your league card. Why don't you try playing around with your league card a bit, Germ? Here's a sample for you. But I'm not in the gym challenge yet. Trainers all have their own league cards, and you can swap cards with other trainers that you connect with using a communication feature. Okay. The Motostoke sure is big, right? Not to worry, Sonia is here to show you around a bit. Come find me after you heal up your Pokemon. If I get to find Pokeball Man first. Love dog. May be able to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station now. Rare Pokemon? What is that supposed to? Yep, the Game Challenge opening ceremony. Oh yeah, please. I just want to play the game. By the way, the ceremony tomorrow is being held at the Motostoke Stadium, okay? Use that lift over there to get to the stadium. You just finished two sentences after each other with the word okay, even though they're spelled differently. Well, later, I'm going to swing by the shops while I'm here. Don't forget to register at the stadium. Okay. Third sentence in a row. If we're not careful, she's going to turn into the teacher from South Park. Here. Immediately going to dye my hair black. You have to make Germ accurate, you know. Not that one. Do you want to look like Gary from Eve? No. Oh, that looks cool. This is probably the most accurate room. No. Wait, are the hairstyles locked by gender in this game? That's a bright white. So why is the black not entirely black? That is not it. Well, I spent the money, so I'm keeping it. They will find better hair in the future. In a different saloon. There we go, there are the white eyes. Is that the Windows loading? Is it Apple maybe? The Apple's loading symbol. I swear, if this game compared to Scarlet Violet has locked by gender, that's really sad. Why are you crying, Kana? Well, we look a little bit more like Germ now, but we're still Germ. Cute polybag. Oh. Oh wow, I can have a hoodie with Leon the Champion on it. Don't like the green pockets on those pants before. Everything in this shop is so ugly. I think I'm good. Good job, Kano. Is there anything else shop-wise? Probably should get a map for that. Okay, now I think I've seen everything shop-wise. Okay, Wedgehurst Station, they said a rare Pokemon will be at. Now we just need to find the train station. Wow, that's a record player shop they have. Good for you, Pokemon. Oh, hello, Leon. I'd surely never make it to the stadium without you to show me the way, partner. Even with a huge old thing like this bang in the middle of the city. I still get lost. Germ. Alright. You like my bowl cut? One look tells me that you become a trainer worthy of that endorsement I gave you. Is it my new haircut that is telling you this? And yes, I reckon you might even be ready to use this. Here, try giving this to your partner to hold. Ooh. Gabagoo is gonna get strong. You can take the lift up to the city's upper level, if you're headed to the, for the stadium next. I was about to until you rudely interrupted me. Now he's just gonna stand there. Okay, good for you. Wait, what? Dynamax candy? What is that? It will raise the Dynamax level of a single Pokemon by 1. A higher level means higher HP when Dynamaxed. Doesn't sound too bad. Pokeball man. You took the time to talk to a Pokeball. You deserve a little reward. Yay! Alright. Take care, Miles. Hope you have a good day. In case you were wondering, I'm not just any old Pokeball. Then, who am I, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. They call me the Ball Guy. I'll be rolling around stadiums here and there, so if you see me, don't be shy. Come up and say hi. Pokeball Guy. Bird? Oh, bird no like us. I want to know where the train station is. Maybe I just passed the bird and we're just not allowed to go to the train station. Yeah, we're getting story blocked. You made it too? Motostoke Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony will be held. Everyone will be watching the opening ceremony for the gym challenge. My mom, your mom, whole world. It's getting me a bit nervous, really. This isn't nerves. I want to champion because I'm so excited. Come on, Germ. It's time the world learned our names. I love Hop so much. As annoying as he can be in a tutorial. I really like his story writing. The other one has to agree, but I really like Hop's story. It's not super complicated or anything, it's just good. Look at all them kids gonna play the gym challenge. Would you take a look at this? This is packed with gym challengers. Every one of these folks is another rival. Let's get signed up. You just bumped my mad Hop. Seriously? What a piece of work. If you're here to register for a gym challenge, I'll need to see your endorsement, please. Fancy that. This is the first time I've had a challenger endorsed by the champion. Well now, you've had 2, because I am as well. What, 2 of you once? One was what's come over Leon this year. You old sheep boy. I'm Hop. I'm Leon's little brother, in fact. And the next champion. Get me all signed up, would you? But, well, yes, I'm trying to. If you'll just give me a moment. Here, you two have been successfully registered as gym challengers. You can now choose your preferred number for your uniform, if you'll be so kind. It'll be displayed on the back of the uniform you must wear for any official match. Dang, what number should we have wear? I mean, I normally do 888. That's because 8 is my favorite number. And I wonder if the fact of doing like 420 or 69 is still something people would find funny. Because it has been done a lot in this specific part of Pokémon Shield. Anyone? I don't remember if another player, like NPC, has 21. You know what, I'm gonna go with my gut and just do... It'll just be number 8. Maybe that will look better. Let's just do 8. And here, please wear the challenge band at all times to identify yourself as a gym challenger. People like 6-7, these people are challenged, but they find the number very funny. I don't find it funny, but it's because I'm not the generation for it. The opening ceremony for the gym challenge is to be held here tomorrow. All the trainers taking part have been booked a room at the nearby body drop-in. I have autism, nobody be upset of this joke. I mean, I guess, to be fair. If anyone knows brain rot, it's autistic people. Said by a fellow autistic person. Oh. Hi, message. That's the league chairman for you. Even booked us all the hotel rooms. I'm off to check out the fancy digs. I'll just keep being you, I guess. You're looking a bit gobsmacked by all this. That's a word you don't hear often. Must be from some small country town. Is that it? I'm quite the same myself. Let's go! This old man is started gym challenge. There are heaps of us starting out like this, but only a small number will make it out to the end. I believe in the people that are not kids. They deserve a chance to. I was endorsed by the chairman himself. In other words, among all those elite enough to get an endorsement, I'm the most elite of all. Why don't you clear off and try not talking to me again, would you? Positively criminal of you wasting the time of someone as important as I am. This guy, he doesn't know that I was endorsed by the champion. Not like the chairman is the champion, winning his own battles. You must be Challenger Germ. The body drop-in is down this way. If you would like, or if you would be so kind to follow me. It's a little confusing when the employees are wearing clothes in the same colors as the participants. Stop addressing me as Challenger Germ. Germ is fine. We have a right at the Badu Inn. Cool. Try to get some rest and build your strength for what's to come. Hiya, looks like you both got yourself registered. Oh hey Sonia, what are you doing at our hotel? I'm researching the mysterious Pokémon that are said to be in the Slumbering Weald. I reckon if I look into some of the Galler's legends, I might figure something out. Care to join me? What's this then? It's a statue of the hero who once saved the Galar region. I could run through the legend right quick if you fancy. The short version. I don't want more people talking. Long ago, a great black storm covered the Galar region. People call it the darkest day. The land was assaulted by giant Pokémon, but they were defeated by a single young hero bearing a sword and a shield. This statue here is meant to depict the young hero of that legend. Huh. I suppose that hero must have been about as strong as Lee then. Looks like you're going to have hands full with plenty to research though, Sonia. Like storms and swords and shields and all. Will you be alright, Sonia? Of course I will. I'll muddle through somehow. Don't you worry. You two are staying at your hotel tonight, though, aren't you? Don't you check in? Probably so. I will look out for you too, Sonia. If we hear anything about any hero or whatnot, we'll tell you. During the entire conversation, I couldn't stop thinking about that it looks like the hero is standing on a turd. That's a very unfortunate design. Let's see, we have a 103. What's your number? 132. 158, I think. Or 56. What's the deal with this Team Gel? I can't check in. We came all the way out to this big city so that we could properly cheer on gym challengers. Team Yell is here to help after all. We're in for bad if you want to stop us. Sure. Let me tell you, mate. You get in our way and you're in for a battle. Team Gel's all about helping. Helping one very special trainer with the gym challenge. Or win the gym challenge, that is. We want to make sure she gets cheered on nice and proper. Now you're gonna help us. Make some noise. You're challenged by Team Yell Grunt. Well, recently is my strongest ability as of now. I might as well use it. Looking for a fight and I lost. I'm so pathetic. Oh, give me a break here, Team Yell. Or Team Yell, get revenge for me, would you? Of course I got you covered, mate. What could be better than a battle in a lovely hotel lobby? I didn't notice the squeaking noise until you mentioned it, kinda. But it's not like a full squeak, it's like as if you stepped on it and it didn't fully squeak, it's just like perfectly cut. I'm also gotten a bit carried away, being in this swanky hotel and all. Sorry for getting in your way. Oh man, the swanky, sophisticated air in here had me off my game. I couldn't keep my cool. I wasn't expecting checking in would be such a big fuss, Germ. What's going on? Sneaking in some Pokémon battles without me? Don't think you can get ahead of me that easily. I need to get some training in, so I'm joining. Here, I even heal your Pokémon too. I'm Hop, one of this year's gym challengers, and the one who's gonna be the next champion. Now, let's have us a nice 2-on-2. I can already hear my victory coming. The only sound you'll make is a whimper of defeat. Ooh, I'm so scared. So scared, guys. Scared. That's really sad that they're using the same Pokemon I just used. Because then you can see like what types they're weak to. Because you battle them at least once. Also, is Great Sleep attacking? Dang, it's attacking both of them at the same time. That's good. Ew. Pokemon then. The main antagonists are terrorists and gangsters. Pokemon now. Losers you'd meet in high school. True, but there's also something kind of charming about them being losers. Not to speak of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where there are actually high school dropouts canonically in the game. Sometimes you gotta shake it up a little, I guess. Yeah, it's not fun if it's the same all the time. This was the feet that I heard coming. I think I'm about to cry. What are you lot doing here? Barney? Nothing. We was just... I know you're all terribly curious about the other gym challengers, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Sorry about them. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yell and follow me around, cheering for me. I think they've let it all go to their heads a bit. Come on, you lot. Back home with you now. They're just so caught up with wanting to support me and all that. They tend to get a bit shirty with other gym challengers. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. You're a gym challenger too? Team Gel, was it? Very impressive that you already have a set of fans to call your own. We like Marnie. Marnie's nice. I used to caught up with wanting to support me. Okay, she's just... yeah. I never learned my lesson. That guy looks like Ace Attorney if he was going bald. Sorry, that was mean. That's probably not what I should have said the first thing when I'm meeting a new person. Yes, young Master Germ, I see that the League has booked a room for you. And if I might, thank you for helping us out in a sticky situation. Those hooligans earlier. Hope you have a pleasant stay here with us. Sleep well. The next morning. Morning! So this is it. Now my legend really begins. Watch out, Germ. I'll be at your Monostoke Stadium. This is exciting. We're getting to the opening ceremony. I wish you luck, but I'm afraid I'm going to be the one to win. Good. We appreciate some friendly rivalry. Gym Challenger. Now I'm not even Gym Challenger Germ anymore. Opening ceremony is starting soon. Please allow me to escort you to the gym stadium. I told you to lose the Challenger part and keep Germ. Alright, follow close and be careful not to lose sight of me. Also, I'm not sure about this character this game is turning me into. Being constantly grumpy and upset of these characters. Because I actually greatly enjoy playing Pokémon. And I'm a much more gentle and nice person in actuality. It's very funny though to see how contradicting I end up being in this playthrough for some reason. The negatives of Thanksgiving, having family members you barely know come over to beg your grandfather for money, whilst pretending they care about you. Yeah, doesn't sound very cool or fun. We made it to the stadium entrance. Please hurry to the opening ceremony. Alright. Then maybe I should finally be free of the tutorial talk. Guess you're saying the same thing as yesterday. I can't wait for the first match. Pretty soon I have so many fans, I have to fight them off, like Lee does. Lee doesn't fight his fans, he respectfully tells them that he's leaving and they let him leave. Elden Germ, wasn't it? You must ask the gym challengers wear the uniforms for all official events. The opening ceremony marks the beginning of the gym challenge, so you know what that means. That's right, I'll need you to get changed as well. There we go. Wonderful. You look sharp as a pin. And at 8 there, that really is the number for you. Now we're ready at last for the opening ceremony for this year's gym challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Rose, chairman of the Pokémon League. I know that everyone gathered here, and everyone watching from home have all been waiting for this big moment. It is my pleasure to announce that finally, the Galar Region Gym Challenge will now begin. Yes, the Gym Challenge. Participants must defeat the 8 gym leaders and gather the 8 gym badges to prove their skills as a trainer. Only the most worthy will have the honor of challenging the greatest champion in history. Now, I would like to invite the gym leaders to show themselves. Ooh, we get to see who we're gonna be up against. That's an interesting lineup. The Fighting Farmer. Here's grass type expert Milo. The Raging Wave is the master of water types, Nessa. The ever-burning man of fire. Here comes the fire-type veteran, Kaboo. The silent boy of mystery, Alistair, friend of ghost types. The master fantastic theater is the charming fairy type. I didn't get to see the name. Ice World Professional, please welcome Type Master Melanie. And last but not least, the Tamer of Dragons. It's Ryan, the top gym leader. Unfortunately, we're missing one, but these are the gym leaders that we're in the gallery region are proud to call our own. Who are we missing? Leon? Not a group, but it's certainly fun to get to know them, in my opinion. Again, I like this game. I don't know what it is about the rose guy, but I want to set him on fire. You know what? I agree with you, Nels. Something about the rose guy, it's... I don't know if I don't know if it's about him giving like a weird corporate ick energy, but something is off about him. I remember seeing people whitewashing. Oh dang, I did forget about that. There was a whole thing about people being very weird with the skin colors in this game. Standing there on a pitch, in a stadium in front of everyone. There's really no words for it, but I can barely contain myself. Heart's racing. You made it at last, huh? And you too, Germ. So I do give kudos to the creators for making the chairman have like a little bit of a belly. Instead of just making all the characters the same like slim body type. So you're the two trainers our champion endorsed himself. Welcome. It's a delight to meet you. I'm Rose, of course. Oh, and what's this? I see you both already possess Dynamax bands. Wonderful. Seems you two have been led here by the guiding light of the stars. By the way, it was my wonderful company that invented those Dynamax bands, you know. Is it, or was it the professor? The Pokémon lab? I dare say this year's gym challenge is looking to be an absolute blast. Very good indeed. That means the whole Galar region is in for some excitement. The gym challenge is an excellent opportunity to show off your Dynamax Pokémon. Now, I'm terribly sorry, but there is some urgent business I need to attend to. I must be on my way. Is this urgent business to try to power up his endorsed challenger? The chairman certainly seems to be in high spirits. Now, listen closely, you two. You've both only just started on your path as trainers. If you want to win, you need to do more than just train your Pokémon. You need to train yourselves too. Let's do it, Germ. You know, the gym challenge has set order that you've got to visit the gyms in, right? The first is in Earthfield, and to get there, we need to head to Route 3. I'm too close to the computer screen. I'm struggling so bad to read the text because the text is too big. I can't grasp the entire word, so I see half the word when reading. I'm trying my best though to not be too jagged when reading. It's mainly because my desk is too short in width. Or is it depth? Chancellor Germ, the chairman asked me to deliver this gift to you. He was just here, he could have given it to me himself. Gift, such a wonderful thing. From the chairman, such a wonderful man. Excuse me. Gift is access to the flying taxis. They allow you to, in a word, fly. Calling a flying taxi will allow you to travel quickly back to areas already visited. Is that alright with you? I'll read a segment from the Flying Taxis user manual. Leave me alone, I don't want more tutorial. When traveling to a new place, it's best to get there on your own two legs, don't you think? That's valid though. Am I allowed to go here? No. I am not. Oh, that's cute. The Pokemon taxi icon is right behind my shoulder. Little doesn't love seeing through tutorials. I certainly don't. Rare Pokemon station, is it? Train to the Isle of Armor has arrived. Those with an armor pass, please board the train. What a funky hat. Do you have an armor pass? Naturally, I have made all the proper preparations, which you can observe with unclouded eyes. Please allow me to check your pass. A Slowpoke. Meet a Slowpoke, such a thing is simply elegant. Looks like another one's gotten it on the train and ridden over from the Isle of Armor. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Slowpoke blocks the ticket gate. It'll cause trouble for other customers. Slowpoke are naturally pretty heavy, or actually pretty heavy, so do you think you could catch it for me? Sure, I get a free Pokemon. Squeaky toy. Give it a little scratch and see. Okay, good. I don't want to do too much damage. Okay, I wanted to check if, because this is a staged encounter, if they would let me catch it without lowering its health. But apparently not. Poke you with a stick. Come on, Gabagooey, I believe in you. Five times in a row. So 15 times 5. That would be 50... $75 power? The accuracy is pretty low, so there's a chance it won't do all the 5 jabs with the beak. And again, if I use Hone Claws, I can boost my accuracy stat. Means that this could actually land the hits. But I do like having... I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass for now. Thanks much. Slowpoke can be a big trouble to move sometimes. How interesting. I must say, your catching style was quite simply elegant. We apologize for the wait. We have checked your armor pass. All aboard the train to the Isle of Armor. Mind your step when boarding. Please be aware that there will be a connection along the way. Understood. I'm headed to an island called the Isle of Armor. I've heard it's a place where one can catch rare Pokémon and do lots of training. Perhaps we shall meet again sometime. Well then, please excuse me. That's just an introduction to the DLC in the game, which I do not have. We're not gonna play the Isle of Armor. The streamer does not make enough money to buy DLC. Look at that. It's pretty much time to end for stream. Let's go into the Pokemon Center. Okay, you guys know what time it is? Well, clap. That's the end of stream, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. If you have watched this far and have yet to follow, please consider following. It's free, supports me greatly. You can always change your mind, so if you think I'm worth a shot, please consider subscribing. It's also by no means be active in chat. Circles of VOD viewers are just as appreciated, and I always notice your support, so thank you for watching my content. Since today is Thursday, it's the last stream of the week, and I'll see you guys again on Tuesday next week. So take care until then. Make sure to be on the lookout for any other scheduled streams. Turn on notification for. I tend to make them after each stream because I don't know how far I'm gonna get each game, so it's weird to title them something then I've already done that in the stream previous. But yeah, see you guys, take care, remember to eat and drink something if you've been here for a while. I'll see you next week. Bye bye!